Alright, so right now I just finally moved the baby chickies in the chicken tractor over to the first bed of pasture grass that I'm attempting to grow or growing. Here it is right here. So you can see there's a mix of grasses, and I guess it has some weeds that aren't native to here, but not very many. And then if you look closer in spots, there is clover. I just can't. Yeah, it's kind of hidden. Chickies, there's 9 of them on fresh grass for the first time. You guys ready? I think they're ready. I'm definitely ready. So here we go. So here they are, enjoying all the fresh grass, like you wouldn't even believe. Well, I guess if you have chickens, you probably would believe. But they're just going at it, loving life. So these were the 9, well I ordered 8, but I got 9, birds that I got from Meyer recently. I showed you guys the unboxing of that. So I think the Meyer meal maker that they sent me, which is a free bird basically, is a 4th black Australorp, which if it is, totally fine with that. I want to see how that breed does and potentially keep raising them through generations, through their generations, breeding them and whatnot. So we'll see. As far as the other ones, you guys have any ideas? Look at this guy right here. He's the smallest one, the golden head one, and they seem to pick on him a little bit, but he's also the nicest to us. He lets us hold him, pet him, and that one that just came up and stepped right on him, I think that's gonna be a buff Chanticleer, but I'm not sure. But I really like the look of it, and we'll definitely like to see what it looks like when it's an adult. There's another one right here next on the right side of that black Australorp that looks kind of like a hawk or something. It looks more wild, like less, what do they call it, domesticated. So yeah, curious to see what that is. And then I'm pretty sure that's a standard white, I don't know how you say this, Cochin, I don't know. And then the one next in front of him also has feathered feet, or her. Why do I keep saying him? These must all be hens, all females. Okay, so that brown one also has feathered feet, and I think that's just going to be some kind of other Cochin, whatever they're called. And did I miss anybody? Missed one person. So let me know what you guys think, if you know what breeds these are, and maybe a little bit about the breed. But yeah, look at them, loving life, getting fresh greens out of the ground for the first time. We've been throwing fresh grass and sprouts and whatnot into their cage, and obviously they love it, but now this is the first time they are on fresh pasture in this barren, just bare acre, essentially. I mean, you guys could see there's nothing. Here's the big chickies. Alright, so last night what I did, because it's been in the hundreds for the last seems like 2 months. Last night it was actually kind of stormy. You can see there's still nice clouds here, and it feels amazing, a nice cloud cover. But last night there was some lightning and some rain, so I came out here just before dark and I moved these 2 frames that we built for protecting our grass seed from pigeons eating it, because that's what was happening when I first planted or attempted to plant this area. So then I made these, and then yeah, that's, you see the result right there. It's probably been a month, so it's not growing the greatest. It's pretty short because it's just so hot, and there's no nutrients in the ground also. But hey, I've kept it alive, it's there. I'm hoping letting the chickies play on it for a while today will help fertilize it a bit, stimulate it to grow more. Anyways, back on topic. Planted these 2 beds with more pasture seed, and I think they'll do better because after I put the seed down on top of soaked, well-soaked ground, I then spread, you can see the dark stuff is some free mulch that we got from the city. They have a mulch/compost giveaway about every 3 months, but they didn't have any compost. They just had mulch. So yeah, I covered it with a thin layer of that, and that'll help it stay moist, protect the seeds from the sun, and hopefully let them grow better. This bed right here, I had just planted maybe a few days earlier before my hose burst while I was at work. Stupid me, I didn't realize that you're not supposed to keep a hose pressurized all day. So obviously now I'm turning them off while I'm at work or not using them. But anyways, so the hose burst, it flooded this bed, washed away all the seeds, and you can see where the water went. You can see just the green belt on my property. So those are all mix of mostly weeds, but probably some clover and grass also. And I'm using my big chickens to mow that down right now. I need to move them. Tomorrow I'll move them. So they're eating a lot of those weeds, so I don't have to go around and weed it myself. You guys see those cool shots from earlier? I just got this for my birthday. It's the Parrot drone, the Bebop 2. And it is super cool, shoots in 1080p, which I'm sure you just saw. And yeah, it's super cool. Look at all the ants. You guys, I have ant hills like you wouldn't believe, and I don't know what to do. I've been trying to get rid of them for a while. I was using this environmentally friendly spray from Home Depot, and I mean, it would kill them on contact, but it wouldn't get rid of the nest or anything. So I was digging out the holes, I was pouring boiling water down them, I was flooding them, I put down some little traps that was supposed to kill the whole nest, little bait traps. Nothing's really done anything, so I just have a ton of ants, and I don't know what to do about it. You guys have any suggestions? I'm thinking about just finding a exterminator that uses environmentally friendly methods and having them just paying them to do it. I just finished building them a new coop, and the coop I made out of a crate that I got for free from work that they're throwing away. You can see the back part of this coop is a box. It was like a shipping crate that they were throwing out, so I tilted it on its side because the side was the larger surface area, and then I extended it out in the front about 2 feet, and so threw a roof on it. It's really just cheap, crude. I need to paint it and maybe put some actual like roofing panels over it at some point. but this whole front side opens up. You can see where it hinges right there. So the whole front side opens up so that I can easily clean it. The door is going to be on a wire system like I have on the other one, where I could just pull it open and pull it closed. It was longer, so it's on 10-foot 2x4s on the bottom. I put it up on a frame so I could put these wheels on it, which are on fixed casters. They're 10-inch pneumatic tires, so it can move around way easier. It moves better than that thing. That thing is a pain to move because it has no wheels, and I didn't even angle the skids on the bottom, whatever you want to call them, and I didn't put PVC under there or anything, so that thing sucks to move. This is a lot heavier and bigger, but a lot easier to move because I just roll it like a big wheelbarrow. And it was extended, like I said, out the front, and then I had rope and PVC going in the middle as a handle that I could pull it with, but I had to cut them short to fit in my pen. My pen's only 10 foot. The side panels are 10 feet long, by 4 feet. The other sides are 8 foot by 4 feet. I need to make 2 more 10-foot panels, and then I can extend this because obviously the coop barely fits inside. And then I just blew up the back a little bit and made this little nest box. So here's a little nest box. You can see inside some roost bowls. I need to put dividers in the next nest box still, and get some straw or some material. You guys, what else can I use for nesting material? Can I just use these piles of wood chips that I have over here? Or I have some like already broken down hay. It's not like long pieces, it's more shorter pieces. This pen is semi-mobile because they're all different sections. You just unhook them at the corners and then move it wherever you want. Obviously I wish I had some Premier One poultry netting with a nice solar charger, but I don't really have the money for that right now. I guess I would have to get the one that's made for dry ground, because obviously it's dry ground almost always here in the desert and bare. Projects for this weekend, while I let you go out watching the chickies. What should I do this weekend? I think I'm going to build a workbench in my shop, and I need to build like the back wall storage / workbench in there also, which I think is what I'll work on first. And other projects, spread wood chips. I don't know. You go pick up some manure so I can start composting that pile of free hay I got over there with layers of manure and hay. Man, these chickies sure are loving it. Loving life right now, living life.